Hi, I'm the Shelf Reliance Mom, and I'm here to help you get more out of your home store. For more food tips and tricks, you can go to www.shelfreliancemom.blogspot.com, or if you're looking to get discounts on Shelf Reliance food, you can go to my site at www.shelfreliancemom.shelfreliance.com. Today I'm going to be doing a little post about buttermilk. What a lot of people don't know is you can stretch your dollar and make buttermilk at home. Many people like to buy these containers and end up wasting a lot of money because they throw some of it out when they see the expiration date, which really you can ignore. It's good much longer than that anyway. But you can actually make more than what you have and just buy a smaller container. This package cost almost $2 at Walmart. They didn't have the little 8-ounce one today, versus the whole gallon, which cost $3. So it's pretty crazy thinking how much more expensive it is for what you're getting. And then the other crazy thing is you look at the ingredients, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it on here or not, but it says low-fat milk, non-fat milk, food starch, and a few different things. This actually isn't complete whole buttermilk. A lot of companies are starting to switch to a cheaper mode, which is what we're going to do today. Instead of having whole buttermilk, which costs a little bit more, they use milk to pick up those cultures and extend it. So what you're going to look for, first I'm going to show you what the buttermilk looks like so you'll know when your buttermilk is the right consistency. I'm going to have tons of buttermilk when this is done, so if you have a favorite buttermilk recipe, please send it my way, so that way I can have some ways to use this buttermilk. Sorry for the kiddos in the background. My 1-year-old just learned how to blow a whistle and she's very proud of herself. Okay, so as you can see, it kind of sticks to the edges. It's thicker than regular milk. It's a little bit soured. So that's the consistency you're going to want your buttermilk whenever we're done. So I'm going to stick to the 1-to-3 ratio. So I have 1/2 cup of buttermilk. So I'm going to add three half cups, or a cup and a half, of whole milk. And since I know a pint is 2 cups, I'm just going to fill this to the top. And voila! You are done. You have 2 cups of buttermilk using only a cup of store-bought buttermilk. And it was as easy as that to extend it. The only thing I have to do now is let it sit on the counter. Some sources say 8 hours, some say 24 hours. I like to let mine sit out for at least 12 hours just so I know that it really has had some time to thicken. And then you just store it in the fridge and it lasts for weeks. So it's a really cheap, easy trick. Next, if you are going to be using your food storage to make buttermilk, this is what you're going to do. So since a quart is 4 cups and I'm using a 3-to-1 ratio, I'm going to do 3 cups of warm water, and then for 3 cups of warm water, that would mean 9 tablespoons of powdered milk for the LDS cannery milk. I wish I had my Thrive milk removing and it's all packed up. It mixes up so much more beautifully and it uses less, but with Thrive, for 3 cups, you would need 6 tablespoons of powdered milk. So with the LDS cannery milk, 9 tablespoons converts to half a cup plus 1 tablespoon. So I'm going to measure that out. Hard to do that with one hand. It doesn't have to be super exact. Let me get a little funnel.
Mom, can I have a cup?
Yep, soon. And so here's my half cup. And then my tablespoon. And now we have our 9 tablespoons of regular powder to our 3 cups of water. We got to mix that real good. I do warm water because it helps it mix a lot faster. It's not going to be as beautiful as the Thrive instant milk, which mixes up really nice. This one's kind of messy. So I'm going to stir that and allow that one to break up all the chunks. But you'll get the picture. And then after you get that all mixed up, all you have to do is, since you have your 3 cups of milk in there already, and you know you need 1 cup of buttermilk to make the 4, or you know, the 3-to-1 ratio, you're just going to fill it up and let it sit. So I'll mix that in a little bit. We'll move on to the last step. This is how you are going to make buttermilk using all food storage ingredients. So this time I'm just going to use a cup. You're getting all sorts of different ratios here. So if I have 1 cup of water, then I need 3 tablespoons of powdered milk. So there's 1, 2, 3. And once again, if you're using the Thrive instant milk, you only have to use 2 tablespoons, so it's nice because you have to use less, and it mixes up a lot prettier. You don't have the chunks. Sorry, I don't have that to demonstrate for you. And you're just going to mix this until you get the milk broken up a little bit. And this is just called souring your milk. It's not actual buttermilk per se, but it gets your milk the consistency that you need for cooking. Okay, most of the chunks are broken up there. And then just to sour it, all you have to do is you can use vinegar or you can use lemon juice. And you need just about a teaspoon. You don't have to be exact, it's just to sour it. So you're just going to pour a little bit in. That was a little too much. And you let it sit there for 5 minutes. So say you have a recipe that calls for a cup of buttermilk. You just do that and get your 1 cup going. Then you go back to mixing up the rest of your recipe. And then when you come back, you have your buttermilk made. So if I were to keep this running for 5 more minutes, you would see that it was a little bit thicker, but we need to cut it short. So there you go. You have buttermilk using whole milk from the store, buttermilk using buttermilk from the store but stretching it with food storage milk, which still needs to be stirred, and then soured milk that you can use in place of buttermilk using strictly food storage. If you have any questions or any suggestions that you'd like to add, go ahead and leave them on my post and I'd appreciate it. And as you can see, I'm going to have tons and tons of buttermilk for the next few weeks, so if you have some good recipes that you enjoy with buttermilk, go ahead and send them my way and I'll give them a try. Thanks. Bye.